Good morning, Ultra Crew, and welcome back to another episode of Ultra Reload. I'm your host, Sinister, and today we got a packed show with fresh updates, a special guest, and of course, your community questions. It's been a strong week for Ultra, and while the market might be a little shaky, the momentum on our side hasn't slowed down one bit. Between ongoing progress across the ecosystem and the attention around Ashes of Mankind, there's plenty to talk about. And speaking of that, today we got a guest I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to hear from. David, founder of Ultra, is here to give us a closer look of what's next for Ashes of Mankind Empires and the bigger picture behind the Ashes of Mankind universe. Hey David, great to have you here.
Hi, Patrick, and thank you for having me. I'm super excited today, guys, to talk about the progress of development of Ashes of Mankind Empires. So it's something we've been working a lot on, and it's going to be something very unique. So let me first begin by explaining what really is Empires and what's its role inside the Ashes of Mankind economy. So if you think about the Ashes of Mankind universe, you're really talking about two parts. There's one part that is a FPS game that you guys know very well by now. And then there's another part which is Empires, that is a pure Web3 experience. So on one side, you have a pure Web2 experience, and on the other side, a pure Web3 experience. And the overlap of both experiences is really the economy of both universe and of both games. And the thing in the middle is pure Web3. Now, the Web3 part, we don't want to bother people inside a Citadel to go through complex things, concepts, and so on. So we want to keep it pure Web2, and everything that has to do with Web3 is really hidden from them. And then on the Empires part, we're going full on Web3. And so in Empires, everything is tokenized: land, resources, materials, factories, production lines, and so on and so forth. And everything, all the logic about it is running on chain. There are tons of smart contracts that make this game run, and people interact with each of them, and then your resources are converted into other NFTs, other types of resources, other resources, materials, and so on. They're all coins. So let me explain you how that works. So first you acquire land, you build a mine on it, and then that mine produces a certain type of resources, such as if you prospected and you find titanium ore, your mine is going to be producing titanium, and this titanium is given to you in the form of coins. So every now and then you can go collect what your mine produced, and you're really receiving coins in your wallet. And these coins, you can trade them on a DEX against another type of resources. Let's say you have titanium, but you need lithium. You can do these exchanges just like you would trade a Bitcoin for Ethereum and vice versa. Well, here you're going to be trading lithium, iron, hydrogen, and all these kinds of different materials which are necessary to build your empire. And so you build your mine, but you also build processing facilities, which are facilities that allow you to convert resources into materials. And these materials will allow you to build factories, build production lines, and build and upgrade your infrastructure. And so this essentially, it's really a economy simulation that runs fully on chain. And so the interaction between Ashes of Mankind Citadel and Ashes of Mankind Empires is really when a Citadel player is going to want to purchase a weapon. It's while he's doing it with a credit card, and it really feels like any other game. What he's really doing is that he's purchasing something that somebody from the Empire game is manufacturing. So acquired a certain technology, and then they can produce it, and then their production are basically feeding the other Citadel game. And so that's in a nutshell how it works. I'm super excited, to share that essentially we're close to having everything completed about this DApp. And the next step for us is going to be running a beta that will allow us to fine tune some of the parameters of the game. We want to have a balanced economy, and to do that, there's no better way than to actually run it with you guys. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about this, and we hope you guys are going to be participating in this closed beta and joining this adventure of launching this complete virtual tokenized economy. So thank you very much, and thank you, Patrick, for your time. Looking forward making a demo about this game one of these days. Thank you. Bye.
That was awesome, right, guys? Thanks a lot, David. I know the community's been waiting for this one for a long time. It's great to finally get a clearer picture of what's coming next on Ashes of Mankind Empire, and the way things are shaping up, it feels like everything's really starting to click. I can't wait to get my own production line rolling, and I got a feeling those folks playing the Citadel are gonna need my Empire supply real soon. Also, I can't wait for you to show us the DApp working. Looks like it's going to be pure fire, man. Now, let's keep momentum going. Back with us again is Rod, here to give us the latest Flash updates across the Ultra ecosystem and maybe drop a few extra thoughts on what David just shared with us, right? Rod, it's good to see you again, man. How's it going?
Man, this week is going great, man. Pumped up, full steam ahead. The sun is shining here in Germany, and happy to be here again. How are you, Patrick?
Well, the sun is not shining here in Rio de Janeiro, but I've been good, man. Lots going on as always. Between David dropping some alpha on Ashes of Mankind and all the noise around tokenomics and products updates, the ecosystem's feeling more alive than ever. Feels like Ultra is pushing all fronts lately. We're like that massive star fleet coming with thousands of ships pushing from all of directions, ready to conquer the galaxy. So go ahead, man. Hit us with the last flash updates. What's the latest?
Well, I have a few updates, but I would like to start with a quick shout out to David's presentation, because it's always nice to have some progress and to have some context on everything that is happening with AOM Empires, and it was a nice surprise to have him here today. And I hope everybody got really happy and pumped up with the progress on AOM, and we should bring him soon when things are a bit more mature. We'll definitely bring him soon to really show us some the DAP coming alive and walking us through it and so on. So quite excited with that, and can't wait to have David here again. Updates from our side. As you know, it's always hard to give you progress updates on a weekly basis, because some of these things are ongoing things. And but we can start with the Ultra Wallet extension, because we dropped this in the Flash update. So we found a bug. After the last update, some users were unable to sign in after the last Chrome update. The issue has been sorted out, and if you haven't done it yet, please go to your app store and update the extension. Also, other notes, we have the Electron client has been upgraded to the latest version for better security, and will be live on our next release. Also, something that we have in our roadmap is the Quest system, or Quest platform. This is in progress. I can't unveil a lot about this at the moment, but I will be sharing more updates on that front quite soon. Then UltraDex, as you guys know, it's ready. We are just waiting for the bridge to go live. The game store redesign also updated last week, so the design is full steam ahead. The game page and library are done. The discovery page and the advanced search are still in progress. What other cool things I could share? Well, David did such a great work with updating on the Empire's depth, but maybe what I can share is that the features such as mining and the production facilities are built, and they are currently being tested. So basically, mining allows people to buy land, prospect resources, build mines, extract resources, and so on and so forth. And then the production facilities, this allows you to convert resources into materials using facilities such as foundries, refineries, and so on, and where users can actually manage the production orders. So these things are currently being tested. And yeah, so we'll have more news on that front as well soon. Last but not least, some of you probably noticed that we have a new sign up button on our website. For now, see it as it is. It's just a sign up button. But moving forward, this is the first sign into a larger integration that we are doing across Ultra's ecosystem. So yeah, everything else is full steam ahead. I don't want to become redundant with these updates, but everything is full steam ahead. And when I have more news, you will be the first one to know, Patrick.
Let's go, man. That's what I like to hear. I really like how everything is moving in sync, you know? The wallet fix that rolled out, and thank God that bug is killed. Well, no animals were hurt in the process, guys, don't worry. But Chrome users, I know you felt that one. The new sign up button live on Ultra.io. And I know that people don't realize, but that's a very important integration. Also, progress across staking, gaming discovery, the quest system, and also the bridge. There is so much stuff going on at the same time, and I think I'm still missing some things you said. That's what I call a full stack ecosystem push ahead. And hearing everything right after David just said, it really shows how Ultra and Ashes of Mankind are building momentum together. It's so exciting.
Indeed, Patrick. And hearing you is it's inspiring. It's almost poetical the way you described everything. So I could say, to add on top of it, right now, Ultra is working as it's a very complex but oiled up machine. So we have this very ambitious roadmap, a very ambitious vision ahead of us. But as Gus mentioned, judges for our delivery. So that's what we have been solely focusing on. So making sure we own to our commitment to the community and to the space. We want to deliver our roadmap, not just with random features. We are building on this really cool ecosystem that will become the Netflix of gaming. Um, and we want to make sure that we deliver products with quality and polished up features and so on and so forth. So the machinery is working, the team is pumped up and full steam ahead, and man, I can't just wait to see what's coming next and next and next. So every week I come here with the latest and greatest on Ultra, and as it will be cool by the end of the year when we look back and we do kind of this summary, this retrospective, and we see our accomplishment together, and yeah, mate, slowly the image is coming to this vision is coming to fruition. And it's cool to have you walking on this journey with us, Patrick, and it's nice to see your excitement as well.
Thank you so much, man. Like, I can't wait for all of that either, man. All right, Ron. Now it's time for that part we know everyone loves, the community questions. And as always, you all came in strong with some amazing ones. We won't be able to get through every single one today, but don't worry, they are all logged, and we'll be answering more in the future episodes. So let's pick up a few and dive in. Are you ready?
Man, go! I'm lock and loaded, but go easy on me. Shoot.
Don't worry. Let's start with the one a lot of players have been asking, especially after all the talk around Ashes of Mankind Empires today. When can we expect playtesting to return for Ashes of Mankind?
Okay, I think I'm having a deja vu. Probably answered this question in one of the last episodes. So the team, Black Eye Studios, they are currently focused on development. So we had to pause the game sessions for a while. but we should be open, able to resume them quite soon. In fact, we will have a private session with a close partner coming up next week. So after, we will see how that goes, and yeah, and we should be able to resume them soon. So stay tuned. I can't shed light on a date right now, commit with the date, but you guys will be the first ones to know. So stay tuned for that.
Well, you know, Rod, people are hyped to jump back in. It's great to see that transparency for the team. Sounds like we're inching closer to some serious engagement with a lot of updates and a much broader experience, right?
Who wouldn't like to play the hottest game out there? I understand that people are excited. Everybody is excited with Ashes of Mankind. This is the game that will disrupt the space. So I understand that people are excited. One more reason for us to be focused, a big responsibility for us to own to our commitment to deliver a top notch game. So it's better sometimes to go slightly slowly, but steadily. So the team is focusing on delivering, and we will resume the play sessions soon.
All right, now shifting gears a bit, but still talking about games. This next one's about something that's been flying under the radar, but still very much alive in the community's mind. So it says, with the new fundraising, is the sports game still in the pipe? Can we expect a spotlight on the sports game this year?
Okay, with the sports game, I think people are referring to a football game that we have leaked some months ago, probably years already. Um, so yeah, this is something that we have on our radar. We hold the project. I don't want to say shelved right now, but it's in our radar. So it's nothing that we are addressing as of now. It's in standby. When the right opportunity comes, we'll look into it again and see if and how and when we can ship it. Right now, we have bigger fish to catch. We are focusing on building the entire Ultra ecosystem. Plus, we have Ashes of Mankind, which in reality is also two games, plus partnerships, plus new games onboarding, plus this, plus that. We'll come back to the sports game when the right opportunity comes. When is the right opportunity? We'll see. We'll see also how the market develops, how our games portfolio grows, and then you guys will be the first ones to know when we have more news on that front.
Well, I love to hear that you said that it's still on Ultra's radar. And yeah, if we get a spotlight this year, it's gonna turn heads, man. Sports genre is a massive potential on Ultra, right?
Man, the game is looking dope. Maybe we have a surprise. Maybe I can't unveil right now, but maybe what people are expecting as a sports game maybe turns into something unexpected and really exciting. But again, let me zip my mouth now. You guys will have news on over the next weeks.
Okay, now let's zoom out a bit. This next one digs into something that ties everything together: the vision, the structure, and the token behind everything. How is the updated white paper progressing? And the business document that will serve to bring new investment. Gauls call them white collars. Can we have some crumbs or any other intel that you can share with the community?
Okay, so we have been deep in the process of updating all business decks, the tokenomics as well, but I haven't mentioned as an update today. It's also work in progress. So we have been updating all our materials, whether they are B2B or more B2C. These aren't just investor tools, they are part of a bigger move that will bring clarity, confidence, and momentum to the entire ecosystem that we are building. Most of this material, these decks, they will live on the US Community Hub that is in our roadmap, where everyone will have transparent access to all token related and corporate info, not just VCs. As Gus said, we are preparing to speak the language of white collars without losing side of the builders and the gamers and the community that got us here. So it's about bridging both worlds together. It's coming soon. We are working on it, and this is going to be designed to impress. So stay tuned on that front.
Well, it's like what you said, man. A solid white paper isn't just for investors, right? It's for the community too. It helps align everyone around the vision, and when you tie that to a refreshed tokenomics model for the UOS, it really sets the tone for the next phase. It feels like we're getting close, and it's going to be a key moment that everyone is waiting.
Indeed, and this is one of the reasons why the tokenomics is taking a little bit longer than I expected. It's just because we want to make sure we have things, we don't want to rush into just shipping something for the sake of shipping. There's a lot of moving parts, many things happen in parallel and the sidelines. So we want to make sure that we deliver a proper tokenomics with the proper narrative and the proper value proposition and utility that ties in all these pieces within Ultra's ecosystem. And then all other documents that we will derive from that, from the tokenomics and the white paper, all those documents they will fit. They will be like pieces of the puzzle. And again, this will be all centralized, all publicly available and centralized on the US Community Hub. We're also working on it. So yeah, man, it's coming soon.
All right, we got a final one. And this one pulls back the curtain on the people that actually work on building Ultra day to day. Can you share the staff composition in percentage of dev, business staff, and etc.? Would be nice to have some inside view of the company and how things are going, even from a team member.
Well, that's a tricky question because first, because I don't have all those insights and percentages on the back of my head right now. What I can tell is that we are a lean, mean machine. We are highly focused. We are operating full steam ahead on all fronts, and we don't measure our success with percentages and headcount. We measure it with output. um, as I mentioned before, our roadmap, our commitment is with delivering and delivering the roadmap and the ambition and the vision that we have. Uh, the dev, or AKA our R&D team, remains the backbone of Ultra. This is supported by dedicated teams in product marketing and business, community, and others. As we recently announced, we are making strategic hires to push Ultra to the next level, bringing in the firepower where it counts, not just fluff. And Maxime, Adrian Moser, they were the first ones of this new generation of hires. And well, if you want to know percentages and headcount and this and that, I think this information is public. So for those curious, you can go to our about the team's makeup. You can check our socials. You can check LinkedIn and see those numbers there. At the end of the day, it's not about numbers. It's about, as I said, about output. We are proud of our crew, and I think the important thing is that we are just getting started. It's about to get hot.
Man, I love that, Rod. I love that the community isn't just focused on the product. They care about the people that they're building there too. Like getting a better view of the team behind the scenes really helps everyone feel more connected to the mission, to the Netflix of gaming mission.
Of course, man. I think I said it once. The community, sometimes our community feels a bit like an extension of our team, and the community is the backbone of any successful games company. So I understand why they are not just financially involved; they are emotionally involved with the project. So it's only obvious that they want to know, they want to have all these inside outs. Our community is part of our company, so we are always happy to share this information. And yes, maybe the right answer would be our team is composed by development, marketing, BD, operations, HR, and our community. Our community is an important extension of our company. You guys are our biggest supporters. You guys are our brand ambassadors, and without you, this wouldn't be the same. So what I can say all the times is thanks for your support. Thanks for being out there, and thanks for being through storms and successes with us. We need your help, uh, and let's go stronger together on this journey.
Amazing, man. And thank you again for taking the time to break everything down. And also, David, really appreciate you jumping in to share all of those updates on Ashes of Mankind Empires. That kind of insight means a lot to the community, especially as we get closer to that next big announcements, right, Rod?
Oh yeah, what's coming next is coming in hot. It's coming full steam, and sometimes I have to contain, to restrain myself with some of the things, some of the alphas that I've been dropping here and there. But yeah, the roadmap, as you guys know, again, the roadmap is ambitious. There's other things that we are working on that maybe are not directly reflected on the roadmap, but I'm quite sure that these extra cherish on top of the cake will please our community, and will have impact on our positive impact on our mission. So yeah, that's what I can share for now. Well, I think we are done for today. Thanks for having me here once again. This was a quick one, but was a good refresher, good updates on good progress update on everything that is happening behind the scenes. We are back next week. I'm here next week with the latest news and updates, and catch you soon. Take care, man.
And of course, to everyone watching, thanks for being part of it. Keep those questions coming, whether it's here on Discord or tagging us on X. We see everything and we are always listening. That's it for this week, guys. I'm Sinister, and I'll catch you next time on Ultra Reload. Stay sharp, stay gaming, stay ultra. Bye bye.